All right, guys, so we have questions E and F, and we have beautiful things in here. That means we have parentheses, we have fractions. So, very nice flavor here that we're going to work with. So we have E, which is 1 over 2 times parentheses x plus 2 inside parentheses equals to 2 over 3 times x minus 1 close parentheses minus 3 over 4. Right? So the first thing we want to do most of the time is to remove the parentheses by multiplying what we have in front of the parentheses with what we have inside the parentheses. That means what? So that means 1 over 2 is multiplying x and 1 over 2 is multiplying 2 to begin with. So that'd be what? 1 over 2 times x is going to give us 1 over 2x. All right? And then plus 1 over 2 times 2. Okay? So 2 and 2, we cross out, that become 1 because a half times 2 is 1. So that's plus 1. All right. And then we just keep going. This is equal to, then we have 2 over 3x, 2 over 3 times x, and then 2 over 3 times negative 1. So 2 over 3 times x is going to give us what? 2 over 3x. And 2 over 3 times negative 1 is going to give us what? Is going to give us negative 2 over 3. And then we bring down negative 3 over 4. All right? So this is what we have so far. Okay? Now, so we just remove the parentheses. So the next thing you do is to be able to find the lowest common denominator because we have denominators here to deal with. We have fractions. So the lowest common denominator would be what? So we have 2, we have 3, and then we have 4. So the lowest common denominator is the lowest number such that that number can divide 2, 3, and 4 evenly. Okay? So in this case, if we're talking about 2 and 4, the lowest common denominator will be 4 because 4 can divide 2 twice, can divide itself once. But now we have 3 with it. So it's between then 4 and 3, and 4 and 3 are two numbers that have nothing in common, okay, besides 1. But then that means you can multiply the two of them together, 3 by 4, which is 12, and 12 then would be your lowest common denominator. All right? So LCD is going to be 12. All right? So if LCD is 12, so that means we can multiply the whole equation by 12. That's what it means. So if we multiply the whole equation by 12, so that means 12 times 1 over 2. Okay, so a half of 12, which is 6, or you just do 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So you end up with 6x plus 12 times 1 is 12 equals, so 12 times 2/3. So how do you deal with that? By taking the 12 and then divided by 3 first. That's easier. So 12 divided by 3 is 4, and 4 times 2 is going to give you 8. So that is 8x. You see what just happened? Same thing here, 12 times 2 over 3. Please follow me. So you take the 12 divided by 3, which is 4 times, and then whatever you have, you multiply by the top number. So 4 times 2 also is negative 8. And then minus 12 divided by 4 is going to give us what? 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. Okay? So we have 9 in this case. Now we can combine like terms. All right? So that means 8 and 9 are like terms because both of them are numbers. So negative 8, negative 9, both carry the same signs. That means what? You're going to add and keep the sign. And everything else, you just bring it down. So 6x plus 12 equals to 8x minus, so you add 8 and 9, which is 17. So that's negative 17. All right? We got to keep going by combining like terms. So 6 is smaller than 8. So we go negative 6x, negative 6x. So we have 12 is equal to what? What is 8x minus 6? It's going to give us 2x minus 17. What are we solving for? X. So we have to keep x alone. So that means we got to get rid of the 17 by doing what? Positive 17 both sides. 17 plus 12, which is 29, equals to 2x. Do not forget we're solving for x. That's your target. So that means you got to get rid of the 2 by doing what? Dividing by 2 both sides. Now, can 29 divide 2 evenly? No. It's going to give us a decimal, but since we're not looking for a decimal number, so that means x is equal to what? S is equal to 29/2. And this is your final answer. All right? So that's for E. Now F. So let's go with F. So we have x minus 5/3 times x minus 2 equals to 1/9 times x plus 2. So what's going to happen here? We still got to remove the parentheses, right? And then we just bring down the x. So x is down. So negative 5x times x, negative 5/3 times x is going to give us negative 5/3x. Okay? And then negative 5/3 times negative 2 is going to give us what? So here you can multiply 5 by 2, and negative times negative is positive 10, and then just carry the 3. Okay, just carry the 3. So, and then this is equal to, you get to do the same thing here. 1/9 times x is going to give us what? 1/9x. And 1/9 times 2 is going to give you what? Plus 2/9. Everybody good? So now we still end up with fractions here. So that means what do we need to do? Find the lowest common denominator. Between 3 and 9, which one is going to be the lowest number that can divide 3 and 9 evenly? It's going to be 9, right? So the LCD is equal to 9, and then that means we're going to multiply the whole equation by 9. So 9 times x is what? 9x minus 9 times negative 5/3. 9 divided by 3 is going to give us 3, and 3 by 5 is going to give us 15x. Plus 9 divided by 3 is 3, 3 by 10 is 30. 9 and 9 we cross out, so you only have 1x left. Plus, same thing, 9 and 9 crossed out, you only have 2 left. Now you're going to combine like terms, which are these two on the left side of the equal sign. So that's 9 minus 15. Okay, that will give us negative 6x because you subtract 9 from 15 and you keep the sign of the highest number, which is negative 15. Then you bring down the 30 equals to what? 1x or x plus 2. All right, so in this case, we want to combine negative 6x and then 1x. These are the two like terms, okay? So what we're going to have to do is take in the lowest one and then combine it with the largest one. So that means what? That means plus 6x plus 6x. We end up with 30 equals to 7x plus 2. And also, let's do not forget, we have negative 2 here, negative 2 here, because we want x by itself. 30 minus 2 is going to give us what? 28 equal to 7x. All right? And then also, divided by 7 and 7, and 28 divided by 7 will give us what? X equals to 4. Okay? So this is a problem that you can always check and see if you're going to get it right. You know, as well, you can check it out if you want to, but take your time, go step by step, because a lot of times the common mistake is that we make sign mistakes, okay? The fractions, you know, some careless mistakes, so we have to be careful, all right? Okay, guys.